always hope and dream for an NFL debut like this, but do you even find yourself, look back at the numbers and so forth, going, wow?
I mean, this is a dream come true for sure. But I mean, we have what time is it right now?
3:48.
Yeah, I got 12 minutes to celebrate it before we're on to Pittsburgh, as Vrabel said. So, but I mean, like you said, I've been dreaming of this moment as a kid my entire life, even just to touch the field in an NFL game, let alone.
What's up, YouTube? You're Inside the Edge, and I'm back with another video. Thank you guys for tuning in. For you football fans, I know this has been an exciting season for some people, and for some fans, your team is probably not doing so well. But, heading into week 9, I do think that this league is somewhat balanced. There's still a lot of teams that's still trying to figure out pieces on offense. There's teams that's trying to figure out pieces on defense. But one team I want to talk about today is the Tennessee Titans. For them, it's quite obvious that they've been trying to look for a quarterback for the past 2 seasons. And looking at Will Levis yesterday has made Tennessee, decision moving forward for the quarterback. And they made a clear path decision that Will Levis could be their guy moving forward. Looking at his impressive performance against the Falcons, this guy threw 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. When you look at the numbers, he completed 65% of his passes. He threw for 236 yards. This guy played, extremely well for his debut. Looking at, DeAndre Hopkins, this was a guy that woke up from the dead. A lot of us was like, what happened to DeAndre Hopkins? DeAndre Hopkins has talked about how, he's playing at a high level. He's running faster than he's ever ran. And it looked like yesterday, Will Levis has unleashed DeAndre Hopkins, and he had a really good performance. And looking at those two connected on 3 touchdowns. One was for 47 yards, another connection for 16 yards, and another 61-yard bomb. And it was just, just incredible quarterback play from Will Levis. And, looking at, Malik Willis. And, I think that was just such a bonehead move, how he fumbled. I believe he might have fumbled on the first snap of the game. It's like, you can't fumble a ball like that, and you just can't create turnovers in football. And this looks like, Mike Vrabel, he pretty much went in another direction and threw in Will Levis to see what he has. And, Will Levis, he rang the bell, and he helped get the victory. And just kind of just seeing where this team is at, I think this Tennessee team, I'm not saying that they're on the bound of making the playoffs. I mean, currently right now in the AFC South, they're the 3rd seed at 3-4. I don't think that they're going to be able to make the playoffs or anything like that, but I do think that they can at least still build off of this season. I mean, finding Will Levis, in the middle of the season, I think can be a good thing for Tennessee. Just because now we're looking at a new direction. And I think if Will Levis can perform at a high level going into Pittsburgh, I mean, this is going to be a short week, by the way, but I think if Will Levis can play a good game in Pittsburgh, even if it's in the loss, but I think if Will Levis can put this team in position to win and, don't turn the ball over, I think his stock will be shooting straight up, because his stock right now is going right up. Will Levis is a guy that a lot of us were expecting him to be a first-round draft pick, and it looked like he fell in the 2nd round with the 33th pick, and I'm sure that fired a lot of motivation in him to kind of prove himself, and that's probably what we seen yesterday, that spark. It was just more, I noticed with his first touchdown, he was throwing his hands up, he gave us the Michael Jordan, but he was just kind of like, this is what I do, and I'm going to show you guys, and he just had an unbelievable performance. And for you Titan fans, I definitely want to hear, your thoughts on Will Levis. And I guess to kind of wrap up this video in a sense, I wonder what Tennessee will do moving forward with Derrick Henry. Now, do you trade him? Do you listen to other offers? Or do Tennessee keep him and see if maybe Tennessee could maybe go on a run, maybe a playoff run or something? That's definitely a scenario that may happen. But looking at Will Levis, I definitely think that moving forward, I think he is the quarterback for this team. Ryan Tannehill, I think he's, been with Tennessee for a few years. He had some good seasons, but he's not the franchise quarterback. Will Levis, I think, he's a guy that if he continues to work on his game, work on his footwork, work on his reads, being able to read defenses, all that experience. I think he should try to, play that out halfway through this year, and let's just see what happens at the end of the year for Tennessee. Now, looking at their weapons, I will say on offense, Tennessee can definitely, get some pieces on offense at receiver. I mean, D-Hop is there. I like Burks. Nick Westbrook, he's another good talent, but I still think that Tennessee still needs some weapons on offense, another tight end, a receiving kind of tight end. I think Will Levis will be fine, guys, but I think a lot of us want to see what is he going to do against that Pittsburgh Steelers defense. I mean, if he can, play well under that pressure, heading into that building and heading into that stadium, I think that can be a testament to see what Will Levis can bring to this Tennessee team. And a lot of things amount to wins, so let's see if he can pull out a win. So I don't want to make this video too long, guys, but looking at the performance from Will Levis, I had to talk about it, and I think he's going to have a really good story if he plays really good for this team moving forward. So with that being said, guys, be sure to subscribe. I hope everyone's having a good day, and I believe it's a game tonight as well. I'm trying to think. It's Monday night. I wonder who plays tonight. But with that being said, guys, I hope everyone's having a good day. Be sure to subscribe, drop a like, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.